Okay, everybody, welcome. This is Vincent St. Louis with you.Get. I'm going to walk you through right now. We've got your blog set up. You've got everything set up. The things that you didn't set up, what I want you to do is after you get going, maybe give yourself a month or so, then go back and revisit those videos because you're going to want to make some changes. You're going to want to set it up a little bit different now that you've got more posts underneath your belt. You've got more activity on your blog. You're going to want to go back and revisit some of those areas that you didn't really pay attention to at the beginning because you're new. But so what we're going to do right now, what we're going to focus on right now is helping you to get your first blog post posted. So this is what I want you to do. Okay, log into your dashboard. Okay, once you get in your dashboard, now when you write a blog post, it's going to be underneath blog post. Now if your blog does not look like mine, if your dashboard does not look like mine, then right over here in this at this area right here, you'll have to click on this, activate your, well, you're probably already in easy mode. Okay, if you want it to look like mine, this is the way I work at it all the time. You use what's easy for you. If you like the easy mode, then use that. It really doesn't matter. It's just this is the way that I work in my blog, because this is the way I work with all of my websites in the dashboard area. So you're going to come right here to post, and then you're going to click add new. Okay, now once you get here to add new, there's a couple things I want to share with you about your blog that you need to understand. Okay, once you get into this area, right here you're going to have visual and HTML. When you click on them, you got different things, okay? And I'm going to explain to you what goes in there in one of the next videos. But basically, in a nutshell, this is where you're going to do most of your work. If you're going to change the coding, which if you're new to this, you don't need, you will never do that. But if you want to upload a YouTube video to your blog, then you're going to have to do that in HTML mode, okay, right here. Okay, the other thing I want you to look at, if you don't have a toolbar up here that looks like this, you've got two rows, and what I want you to do is go right here to show/hide kitchen sink. See how that is? If yours looks like this, then go right here and click on show kitchen sink. Okay, and I don't understand what that means except for it's going to give you everything including the kitchen sink. Okay, this is the mode you're going to want to work in most of the time. The first thing you want to do on your blog post, now I'm going to give you a couple ideas about your blog post, but the very first thing you want to write in is right here in the title of your blog post. So whatever your title is, your keyword phrase, or if you're just blogging, then that's what's going to go in here. If you don't write in there first and you just start typing in here, then it will give you a blog name that's not what you want. It's going to just put in something in there. Okay, so you're going to want to add your title in there first. Okay, now what I want you to blog about, if you see this right here, your very first blog, if this is your very first blog, I'm going to give you 3 choices to write your first blog, and I want you to get that done today. As soon as you're done this, don't worry about keyword research, don't worry about anything else except writing about one of these 3 topics. And of course, if you find something else you want to write about, then go ahead. This is just for somebody that has, well, what do I write about? This is going to get you kind of like, you know, off the porch and into the parade, kind of like just get you doing something. It's not going to be the best, and who cares? You should see some of my first blog posts. It doesn't matter, okay? Who are you? Hello, my name is Vincent St. Louis. I am a father and I've got a wife, and I've got 3 boys. I've got a grandchild and one on the way. I'm in this business. I was a contractor for 20 years. I'm now in the home-based business industry. I'm involved with blah, 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 XYZ company, blah, blah. Anything you want to write about yourself. Hello, I'm Susie Homemaker. I like to cook. I like to, you know, one of my hobbies is working on cars. Whatever it is, I want you to just write about yourself. Just introduce yourself to the world. This is your first blog, your first blog post. I want you to introduce yourself to the world, okay? And then now the other choice, if you don't want to do that, is write about your next business. Okay, what business are you in? If you're in a network marketing business, a home-based business, hello, my name is Vincent. I'm in Mary Kay, and I love the products, and this is why I'm in, and this is how long I've been in. And by the way, if you need some Mary Kay products, then click right here and go to my website, and I'll show you how to link and stuff like that. but write something about yourself or about your business. The third choice is, which of course is probably going to be my favorite one, or maybe what I would recommend is you write 3 different posts. You make a goal that you're going to write 3 different posts today about one of these 3 or all of these 3 titles. You're going to introduce the world to you. This is my new blog. Hello, this is who I am. Welcome to my blog. Thank you for visiting. This is my business that I'm involved in, whether it's home-based business. Hello, I'm a realtor. I work with XYZ real estate company. I sell houses in the Sacramento area, blah, blah, blah. So you want to write about about your business, whatever that is. And then why you got involved with Empower Network. What is Empower Network for you? Why you got involved, and what do you want to accomplish out of it? Once you get those 3 things, that should be your first 1, 2, and 3 posts that you're going to write on your brand new blog, okay? So just pick these things and pick them in the order, and I would actually, honestly, I would just keep them in this order. The first blog post you're going to write about is this one. And if you don't want to get too personal about your, I'm a husband, I've got kids and blah, 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 then just talk about who you are, meaning what kind of hobbies you like. I know for me, I like gold mining, I like metal detecting for old coins, I like 4-wheeling, I like out riding quads with the kids. Who are you? And introduce yourself to your readers, okay? What other businesses are you involved in? If you've got a brick and mortar business or home-based business or whatever, and then Empower Network. What is Empower Network to you, and why did you get involved, okay? And that's all I want to do. Now, we're going to leave this area. Now, I'm not going to get into writing a big blog post, and I don't want you to get into worrying. There's a couple things that I see people wasting time with. A couple of things I see people wasting time with when they're writing a blog is one of them is that they're trying to be too detail oriented, especially you analytical people. I'm a very expressive driver. You guys drive me nuts because I get the calls all the time. Is Vincent, I can't get this to do this, or I can't get this to do that. It's driving me nuts. Look, just write a stupid blog, okay? Write the blog post, get it up there on your blog, and move on. I heard a thing the other day about people talking about speed blogging. Okay, and we'll get into more detail about this one in the next area. But what I want you to do, I want you to get the blog post on your website and move on. So a couple things I do not want you to worry about right now. And this is one of them. Over here you got a keyword tool. Now this is your first blog. Do not even put anything in there. Do not put anything in here. You can, if you want to, if you set up some categories, click on the category that you want this blog post to go into. And if you haven't got one, then you can hit right here, new category. You can create a new category really simply. Just click on that, write the category name, the parent category if there is one. If there's not one, then leave it blank, add new category, and it'll show up in here. That's it, you guys. I don't want you to do anything else. The title, Hello World, my name is Vincent, or welcome to my blog, or whatever you want to do in the title, and then write something about yourself. Okay, I'm not going to type in there because I type with one finger. It takes me a lot longer than most of you guys. But what I do want to do is, if you want to link to another area, like let's say you are, I guess I'm going to have to type in this. Hello. XYZ company, if you need some XYZ product, click here. Okay, and then so you click here, you go right there, you highlight it, you click link, and then you type it in there, or go to the website and take the URL from the website. So let's just go like, okay, well, like this is my Empower Network blog. Okay, let that open up. Okay, and then you highlight this URL, you come in here, and now you got to get rid of this HTTP. If you just paste it in there, see how I've got 2 HTTPs? You cannot do that. So you need to delete the one, and then this is very important, you guys. If you are if the link you're linking to leaves your Empower Network blog, then open it in a new window. You never want people to leave your blog in the window that they're in. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to direct people away from your blog. You want them to stay on your blog. So this will open the link in a totally new window, and then you just click right here. Make sure you click add link, and now that is going to be linked. Okay, the other thing I want you to do, okay, and I want you to get in the habit of this. Every time you do a blog post, I want you to put a picture in there. And I want you to put a picture in there, and I want you to link it to your whatever your title is. So let's say, hello world. Welcome to my blog. Okay, if that's, maybe it's you're given a tip on how to paint a car, the proper ways of painting a car. What you want to do is you want to take this right here, okay, and then now you're going to put a picture in here. You click on the picture right here, okay. You're going to go to your file. You choose the file. You're going to find the file on your website, wherever it is, okay, and let's say it's this picture right here. So you click on that, then you click on upload. Okay, once the picture uploads, what I want you to do is paste that title that you had right over there. It's going to go right in there, or type it. I cut and paste everything because it takes me so long to type. I type with one finger. Most of that's spelled wrong. If I get a word spelled right, I'm going to cut and paste it so I don't have to do it again. Okay, and then left or center or right, and I'm going to explain that in the other videos, but right now I don't want you to worry about that. I just want you to get these blogs up here. You can fix it, change it as you learn. Okay, full size image, click insert. You've always got it, not down here, not save all changes. Click right here, insert. Okay, boom. Now the picture is in there, and it's got what's called an alt tag, ALT tag, and that's going to be your keyword. Okay, and then always, always, always. Oh, why is this not? That's weird. Okay, always, always, always put a signature at the end. Okay, maybe if you've got a little, like a tagline. I'm just going to give you pick your own. Okay, let me see here. Let me see at the I can't do this one. My wife did that one. I'm going to pick one that I wrote. Okay, so you see it. You always sign your, okay, right here. Chief Inspiration Officer Vincent St. Louis, fighting the forces of mediocrity. Okay, I write that on every single blog post I write. Okay, so I want you to give yourself a signature, whether it's even just your name. Okay, that's one thing I want you to do. And then later on, the next post, in the next video, I'm going to go into more detail on proper blogging techniques. But we're just talking about your very first blog post. So what do I want? I want a title. I want one of these subjects right here. Okay. Who are you? And then your second one is going to be about your other businesses that you're involved in, or if you're a worker, you don't have other businesses. I work for XYZ company or whatever, and if it doesn't match for you, then just don't do that one. And then Empower Network. So one of these or all of these, better yet, is what you're going to write about. And then you're going to put a signature. Okay? And then what I like to do is I like to just put a little space right there. And let me show you exactly why. Oh, let me show you. Okay, the very bottom, if you don't put a little, we're going to get into this in a minute. If you don't put that, then this is really close to the bottom of your blog post, and it all kind of runs together here. So I like to separate it. So I put in this little character right here, I'll put a couple of spaces in there, and then this little character right here is just right over in the very top left hand of your keyboard next to the 1. I don't know what it's called, I don't do those things, but you can barely see that character. And I put that in there, and that way the you don't see it down here, but it puts separation between my blog in that, so it's not all running together. It's a little trick that I like to do. So this is your first blog. I'm excited about you. Now I want you to honestly, if this is your very first blog post, do not watch another video. I want you to go in here and at least get one blog post up. I want you to promise me that if this is your very first blog post, that if you are just getting started, that you promise me that you're going to go in there and do your first blog post now. So click off this right now and go finish your blog post, and then come back and let me teach you some tricks and tips about blogging. So anyways, God bless y'all. This is Vincent St. Louis with 2empoweryou.com, and we'll see you on the other side.